You will never believe what just happened. I just bent over just a little bit to drop that queen in the hive. A bee stung me on my butt. I had the queen cage open. I went, ouch, flung the queen out. I had to find her in the grass. Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. Hi, and welcome back to the channel today. Well, today I've got some cleanup to do. I tell you what, it's been a busy few weeks between the graduations. My daughter graduated and my niece, so congratulations to both of you. The harvest, pulling boxes, extracting the boxes, separating the comb, bringing the comb that had brood in it back over here, putting it on the hives to keep the wax moths away, and then taking the comb that has only had honey in it, and I put that down in my basement, so it should be fine because drawn comb is like gold. Anyways, today I've got to mow the bee yard, and after that I'm going to start doing some splits, and we'll get into these hives. Now that I've sufficiently angered these bees by mowing around their hives, let's get into them. Now, I'm not going to get through all the hives today. My goal is to get through as many as I can, come back tomorrow, get through as many as I can. It is windy from time to time. There are gusts of wind. I'll do what I can in post to try to clean up the sound, but the last time I did it was when I was doing the Vevor lights in the Vevor hive in the basement. It kind of made me sound like an announcer. But something interesting about that sound is the entire time I accidentally had a fan blowing into my camera, and Adobe Premiere has some new AI tool that actually removed the fan noise and made me sound like I was a radio guy. So if I start sounding like a radio guy in here, it's because I've used the AI to correct the wind noise in the camera. Now, all of these hives are not as big and bountiful as they look. There is still some honey on some of these hives, but I have brought some empty boxes that had brood in them from the house and put them back on the hive so that the girls could clean them up and so that they could get used in my splits so that I don't have to worry about storing comb that had brood in it because I don't want wax moths. I actually found a couple of giant wax moths sitting in the boxes after letting them sit out on my driveway for 2 days to get cleaned out by the bees, and I actually squashed those wax moths, and they were huge, and waxed moth eggs or larvae came right out of them. I had no idea that's the way that it worked, but I got rid of them. Anyways, the goal, find the queens in these boxes, take the queen, a couple of frames of bees, probably 5 frames of bees, and move them to one of these little hives on the pallet, and then I will leave these girls with 5 frames of eggs so that they can make a new queen, and then hopefully that will be a decent split. Now I'll probably split some of them, not all of them. By the time we're all done, some of them, like the Enigma hive, there's no way they can be split. They're just not ready. And I will probably come back next time and feed them some 1:1 or 1/3 to 1 sugar syrup to let them draw out any comb that I give them, and give them a pollen patty so that they can rear a lot of brood, because pollen is not that prevalent in the environment right now. All right, now that all that's said, let's get into the hive here and see if I can anger the bees just a little bit more. I guess I could have left the queen excluder on the hive, but I wanted the girls to be able to run around and fix stuff, and that's not good. There we go. All right, hello bees. I'm just here to find your queen and take her away. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Your friendly neighborhood bug farmer. Just came here to abduct the queen. These inspections really shouldn't take that long because I don't expect there to be a lot going on in these upper boxes. Maybe the girl's drawing some comb. There's some comb being drawn. Honey being stored, comb being drawn. Honey being stored, comb being drawn. Yeah, they're storing honey here. Tell you what, I've still got a lot of work to do. There's a nice full frame of honey uncapped, both sides. Still have a lot of work to do with all that honey that I've harvested. I've got to nice full frame of honey uncapped. You can't really see it because my looking down camera is not looking at this top box, but there you go. Full frame of honey, both sides uncapped. There's still a little bit in the environment, and I want these girls to grab it for themselves. It will be split evenly amongst the hives that I do a split on. They're each going to get a deep and a medium. That's the plan anyways. That way, if the full frames that I give them from the deep are loaded with honey, which a lot of them have been, they will be able to move the honey upstairs to the medium and still have room for a queen to lay brood. Okay, not a lot going on there other than a little honey storage. We'll tighten that up. Oh, that is kind of a heavy box, which is not what I was expecting. Okay, now this was a box that was harvested. So I don't expect anything to be going on in here, but I've got to look for the queen because I really need the queen. I'm sure she's down in the bottom. They're just repairing this comb, and they're doing a good job. I mean, look at that. That was all tore up, but now they're putting it back together. Good job, girls. Okay. Don't see the queen. Again, I don't suspect I'll see her in this box. If I do, it'll be amazing. She will just have started laying up here. They're already storing honey back in here again. Holy moly. All right, what do we have here? Any queen? More honey. They're storing honey in there again. Storing honey in there. No queen. Storing honey in there. There's some pollen back there. I do not see any eggs. So the queen is not in this box thus far. Tell you what, I've been working so hard lately. For the last 3 to 4 weeks, it's been tough. My daughter and my niece graduated, so I've been to 2 graduations. I did the harvest, pulling the boxes, extracted the honey, sorted the frames. Again, this was with the help of my son. Brought the frames back here to be cleaned up and fixed up by the bees, which they're doing a fantastic job. Didn't think they'd still be storing honey in them. They've only been here for 2 days now, and they're already starting to put honey in these frames. That's really surprising me. But I've just been running. And I know this is the busy time of year for beekeepers, but in my personal life, it's the busy time of year as well, and it's been quite challenging. Fortunately for me, I have a fantastic job with very flexible hours, and as long as I make sure that what I'm responsible for is taken care of, the gentleman who owns my company kind of gives me probably the best schedule anybody could ever ask for. So if you're watching, I appreciate that. It really helps out this time of year. All right, let's go down to the bottom box. This is where the queen is going to be. We're going to abscond with her. Might even just take one whole super there. Okay. Here we go, queen. Got a cage right here in my pocket with your name on it. We'll set the cage right there. So I'm Johnny on the spot with it. Now the problem here is there's going to be a ton of honey down in this box. I did not harvest any of the bottom boxes. Ooh. Okay, this frame has got some bees on it. Notice that there's honey. They're storing honey down there. They're just now drawing this frame out and there's already honey on it. All right, ladies, I don't know why you're doing that, but I need your queen. Just need your queen. All right, that is a full frame of pollen. I don't see the queen on there. A lot of drones on there. Do not see the queen on there. That's a nice frame of pollen. Okay, there's a frame of brood. Let's look for the queen. Do not see her there. Do we see her there? You have a look. If you see her, shout her out. Get on the camera there, you are. Alright, don't see the queen on there. Boy, these girls just do not want me in here, I'll tell you that. It is apparent that they are not happy with their current situation after the harvest. Oh boy, they're angry. Every time I pull a frame out, they're just on me. Here's a nice big frame, some drone cells on it. That tells me they're looking to swarm. So it's a good plan that I've got them. There's a queen right there. There's one right there. We're going to go ahead and grab her up. Okay, so there's our queen. There is our queen. So we are going to go ahead and grab a box. Let's start sorting some frames here. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, we're going to give them one big frame of food. This is the frame she was on. We're going to give them another frame of brood. You know what? We're going to give them this frame of brood. This frame looks a little bit older. Yes, we'll give them this frame of brood. And not this frame. This frame can stay in here. All right. And then we're going to give her this frame right here. And this frame right here. Okay, so she gets 4 frames right there. You girls are going to get a couple more frames there. Okay, here's another frame of bees and food from another colony. I'm going to give this to them. All right, there's a nice empty frame right there from the harvest. They will get that. There's one for them where a queen can lay as soon as they create a new one. All right, we need 2 more frames here at least. All right, there's one. And here's one. Okay, this is going to be its own hive now. We carry it over to its pallet. I'll be right back. You will never believe what just happened. I just bent over just a little bit to drop that queen in the hive. A bee stung me on my butt. I had the queen cage open. I went, ouch, flung the queen out. I had to find her in the grass. Wish I would have got that on film, but now I've got a stinger right in my butt. These girls are not happy that I've opened these hives. It is not a good day for beekeeping this close to robbing them out. They're just not, they're not keen on it. But I got no choice. I got to get it done. All right. Maybe I'll give them, I think I'm going to give them these bees as well. I'll be right back. Oh, that's all honey. I don't want to take all their food. Let's swap out some of these frames too. Have to give them some food. I can't let them starve. Man, I can't believe I just got stung in the butt. That would have been a great stingometer. Two. Because this hive is bigger, I'll give it 3 frames of this honey. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. This goes over to the other hive. Why so angry, bees? Ouch, my butt. My buttocks. I've got some angry bees on me. Not good. Let's go to the next hive. All right. I've got a lot of angry bees on me. I mean a lot. All right, let's see here. The next one is going to be a split into a medium, so I'll probably just take the queen, throw her into another box here, as long as it's got some frames that it can draw out, and I'll just carry her to a pallet. That's the plan. There's no laying going on here at all. Do I still have the queen excluder on here? I do not. I guess if I get the queen, I can put her in this white box. All right, they're angry. It's a roaring now. This box right here, I just put on 2 days ago just so they could repair it. There's not going to be anything happening here. If I can find a frame with some pollen on it, that'll be good. Because then I can just separate the queen off into a medium. Come on, please, just one frame with pollen. I'll probably have to come back with a pollen pad. Is probably what I'll have to do. Oh, there's some pollen right there. Excellent. And some pollen right there. Excellent. Okay, that is a good sign. So what we're going to do, pretty certain the queen is not in this box. I'll look really quick. I don't think she's in here. Unless she's already laying up here. There's more nectar being stored. More nectar, more pollen. Okay, this is a good box for the girls to keep. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of this away. I'm going to give the girls this box for their queen to start her new colony in. There we go. The queen's not on there. Why is everybody huddled up over there? All right, here we go. Let's try that again. Hopefully I won't get stung in the butt this time. Go ahead and snag the old queen-a-roni here out of this box. Oh, there's a queen right there. She must be brand new. Okay. She looks decent. She looks decent. But why is she not laying? Well, maybe because she doesn't have room. We're going to go ahead and just give them everything that they had back. This hive's not going to be split. But I will bring them some sugar syrup to finish drawing out those frames. All right, bees everywhere, of course. Don't sting me. I know you girls are ornery. The big ornerino. Okay, so this box on top definitely does not have a queen. because it is oh, it's got some honey in it though, I'll tell you that. Because it is blocked by a queen excluder. All right, now let's see what we have below. So if I can find a queen in here, I'm just going to take the entire second box, put the queen in it, and move it to a pallet. I mean, that was the goal. I really didn't plan on fishing through boxes and looking for deep frames. Oh goodness. Okay, we have brood up here and queen cells. Okay, so we need to find the queen. We need to find the queen in this hive because the Krynock bees do what the Krynock bees do. That is multiply like crazy. This is such a great strain of bees. Tom, you're outdoing yourself, whatever you're doing, buddy. You need to start selling bees. The Krynock queens do what the Krynock queens do. I might actually take a frame of eggs if I find one and just drop it in that hive over there. Just so they have one for sure. In case that queen isn't doing anything. Even though we know she's there, she doesn't seem to be doing anything. Not yet, anyways. Okay. Oh, there's a full box there. Oh, goodness. Whew. Well, I hope all of you beekeepers out there, I hope your harvests are going well. And I hope the nectar is coming in. I've still got so much work to do. I've got to clean up the uncapper, which I have to say was fantastic this year. I really enjoyed using it. See, I'm in a dilemma with that Hilco. I don't know whether I want to bolt it to the floor or put casters on it so it can roll around, because it's a heavy extractor to be moving around. And if I bolt it to the floor in my new honey house, which I think I'm going to build over the winter down in the basement, how am I going to clean it out? Oh, there's a queen right there. Look at her. Man, this Krynock queen is beautiful. There she is right there. She is gorgeous. Nice dark queen. Okay. So let's pick her up. Let's take her off this frame. There you go. You're fine. Okay, now I know that I've got eggs right here. Let's see if I've got eggs in any other frames here. Okay, now so let me do this. Let me get to the bottom really quick. If I have any eggs in the bottom, I'm just going to take this box. If I don't have eggs in the bottom, then I'm going to have to leave them some eggs. See if we have any eggs at all down here. Hello, ladies. Let me have a look. Okay, there's queen cells chewed out everywhere here. Let me make sure they're not charged. If they're charged, that would be spectacular. Nope. Okay, they're all empty. So there's no queen cell there. Oh, we have brood everywhere here. Okay, I am going to take a frame of brood. Give it to that queen. For sure. Oh, look at that. I'll give her this beautiful frame right here. This weirdo frame. That's the one she's going to get. I really want to give her some brood, though. A couple of frames of it. So we have here, ladies. Need some of your goods. You got to make sure that you have eggs. I think we have eggs on this frame. Oh, that's a beautiful frame. Okay, I'm going to give this beautiful frame to the queen. And I'm going to take that frame that I found with eggs on it and give it to these girls so that they can definitely make a queen. There you go. All right, I'll be right back. Right, now I'm going to get them a box of food, which will be this one for the big colony. Don't need that any longer. Here you go. There's that. This for the small colony. All right, excellent. Split number 2. It's a lot of work to do these splits. Holy moly. All right, well, I don't want to bore you. So I tell you what, next week I will let you know what my status is, probably sometime during the week on Instagram. But this is what I'm going to be doing all day. I'm going to be doing splits. I've got, oh man, 18 to go. So there you go, and there you have it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, please comment. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. So with all that said, be happy. I will see you next week. Take care.